Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a royal pendant. I was going to do the tutorial with this pendant, then I realized that the beads are dark and you'll probably have a hard time seeing what I'm doing. In this pendant, I used 3 colors of 11-0 seed beads. I'm going to show you some necklaces that I've put this design into, like this one here. This one has just 1 color of 11-0 seed beads, and this one has 3. So it really does look different when you change your colors. The design looks really different. So this one here is just 11-0 seed beads, are all silver, the silver lined. And this necklace here I've showed in a previous video, the beaded bead video, I think it was called, where I show how to make these beaded beads. There's my clasp. And then this one here, I used the same color seed beads, they're all black. And this one's band's different. I did more weaving, I did like a ladder weave. And then I went on, and then I started doing my Hugs and Kisses design that I did the Hugs and Kisses tutorial on. There's a ring and a bracelet if you haven't seen that yet. And that's what I did for the rest of the necklace. It's all weaved with ladder. So now I'm going to tell you the materials that you're going to need to make one of these. I'm going to tell you the exact materials that you need to make the pendant, but if you want to make a necklace, you're going to have more. Like for this one, I have the 6 pearls in the center, and then I have 4 more pearls in the rest of the necklace, and then I have these 6 cream, and then I have 6 in the rest, so that's a total of 12. And this one here, if you just want to make a simple one, I have 6 in the pendant, 2 on the rest of the necklace, and then I had 6 blue, and then I have 4 in the rest, but these ones are smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you the list of materials that you are going to need to make this. Alright, for now the materials, I went and separated them in the order that I'm going to be picking them up in my containers. So what you're going to need is 4 feet of 10-pound test fishing line. You can use 8 if you have it. 12 7mm beads. You want 6 that are round and maybe 6 that are faceted, or they can all be round. I'm using 12 6-aught seed beads, 18 8-aught seed beads, which are these purple ones, and 11-aught seed beads. You can use 1, 2, or 3 colors. I'm going to be using 2 colors of 11-aught to make this pendant. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick up 4 11-aught seed beads on my black string. I have black and red. I'm going to cross to the 4th one. Bring my strings together, my ends, and bring that seed bead all the way down, so it looks like that. And now I'm just going to take one of my strings, I'm going to do red, and I'm going to go 8-aught, slide that down, and then 4 11-aught seed beads, slide them down. And I'm going to take my string and I'm going to curve around and go through my first seed bead in the opposite direction and pull it. So it looks like that. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pick up an 8 and 4 11-aught seed beads. Slide it down, and this is what I have. I'm going to skip the purple 8-aught and go through this 11. Just like that. And now I'm going to go to my other string, since I have 3 of my little points here. And I'm going to pick up a purple 8-aught and 4 11s. Slide them all down. And take your string, skip the 8-aught and go through the first 11-aught seed bead. I'm going to do it one more time. A purple 8-aught, 4 11s, just like that. Slide it down. We have this. I'm going to go through the first 11-aught seed bead. Pull my string. So make sure that you slide all your little thingies towards the center, and you should have a total of 5 of the little white thingies that we made and 4 8-aught seed beads in between them. I'm going to take both of my strings now and pick up an 8-aught on my black, an 8-aught on my red string. I'm going to pick up an 11-aught seed bead and cross through it. Bring it down, just like that. I'm going to take my red string and pick up 3 11-aught seed beads, and I'm going to cross through the last. Bring it down. Now this is the very center of our pendant. Yours should look exactly like this. Alright, so now it's going to start getting more confusing and harder, and I'm going to try to explain it the easiest and best way that I can. I have my string exiting out the top of my seed bead. This one is my black, and the one exiting out the bottom is the red. I'm going to take my black string, pick up 1 white, and then 5 silver seed beads. 4, 5, just like that. Slide them down. I'm going to pick up my 7mm round and cross through it. Well, mat slide it down and pull it down, and it looks like this. I'm going to take my red string, it's coming out the bottom, and I'm going to take and go up through and get this straightened out. It's coming out the bottom right here. I'm going to go up through this seed bead over here, just like this. Hold it nice and good. Now I'm going to take my red string, and pick up 5 silver seed beads. And then I'm going to pick up 1 white seed bead and cross through. Now it should look like this. I'm going to take my red string, which is on this side, and I'm going to go through this seed bead right here. Pull it down. Just like that. On my black string, I'm going to pick up a purple 8-aught and a white 11-aught. Cross through there and bring it down. And now it looks just like this. I'm going to take my black string, which is coming out the bottom, and I'm going to go through this seed bead right here. So now we have this. So this string is now ready and prepared, which is my black string, to go through the next 7mm round that we're going to add. But first, I have to take my red string and pick up 5 silver seed beads. I'm going to pick up my 7mm round and pull it down. Just like that. And now I have to take my string, exiting out the bottom. This is the part that I forget most when I make this sometimes, so you'll probably have the same problem. It's exiting out of my 7mm bead. I'm going to go through this seed bead right here, up towards the top. Just like that. I'm going to take my black string, which is exiting the top of the 7mm bead, and pick up 5 silver seed beads. And then on my red string, I'm going to pick up 1 white seed bead and cross through it and pull it down. Just like this. I'm going to take my black string, exiting down here out of this seed bead, and I have to go across and through this one right here. And pull your strings. Now it looks like this. And now I'm going to take my red string, so I can get it, and pick up an 8/0 seed bead and an 11/0 seed bead. Cross at the 11/0, bring it down, and now we have this. If you look at the direction that this is going, it's pointing down, so that's kind of telling us that we have to go through this 11/0 seed bead. I'm going to go through it real quick, just like that, and I'm going to take my string coming out the top right here, and I'm going to pick up 5 silver seed beads. And now I'm going to cross through a 7mm round. And right now I'm exiting at the bottom of this 7mm round, and I have to go through this side right here. The seed bead, the side seed bead, just like that. I'm gonna pick up with my red string that's exiting out the top of my 7mm round. I'm gonna pick up 5 silver seed beads. And then I'm gonna pick up a white seed bead and cross through there. And here is what we got. So again, see where my string's coming out? At the bottom of this seed bead here is my red string. I'm going to take it and go through this seed bead on the top. And now with my black string, Xing out the top of this 11/0, I'm going to pick up an 8/0 seed bead, purple one, and then an 11/0 seed bead, and cross through there. Bring it down. And if you look again, you could see that we're exiting out this seed bead here, and I have to go through the seed bead right below it. Right here. Just like that. And with my top string, I'm going to pick up 5 silver seed beads. And then I'm going to pick up my 7mm bead and cross through there. And now we have 4 blue beads. I'm going to take my string right here that's exiting at the bottom of my 7mm round, and I'm going to go up through the bottom of this seed bead right next to it. Just like that. With my black string, it's exiting out the top. I'm going to pick up 7 silver seed beads, and then pick up 1 white and cross through there. Just like this. And we just finished with this 7mm round, and I'm going to go this way now so I can do my 8 seed bead. If you look at what we've already done, you should have a 8 seed bead between each purple bead. So there's an 8, or you should have a purple 8 seed bead between each blue bead. So there's an 8 there, here's an 8, and there's an 8. And now we're going to put in another 8. This is the most confusing part of the entire pendant, doing this here. So now I'm ready to pick up my 8 seed bead. I'm going to take my top string, exiting out this way, which is red, pick up a purple, pick up a white 11 and cross through there. Bring that down, and now we have this. And my red string needs to go down this seed bead right here. So we're basically repeating the same thing over and over, just like that. And my black string is exiting out the top. I'm going to pick up 5 silver seed beads, and then I'm going to pick up my 7mm round and cross through there. Pull it down. So there's our 5th. Trying to straighten my strings out. It's kind of tough to hold on to at this point because it's like all over the place, but it's not that bad. So my string exiting out the bottom of my 7mm round, I'm going to go up through this seed bead right over here. Pull that out. And now I'm going to take my red string, it's exiting at the top of my 7mm, pick up 5 silver seed beads, and then pick up a white seed bead and cross through there. Here we go. I'm going to take my red string, it's exiting at the bottom of the seed bead, and I'm just going to go through this next seed bead beside it. Pull that through, and it should look like this. The farther we go, the more it's going to straighten out. Now I'm going to do my 8 seed bead. 8, and then I'm going to cross through my 11. Just like that. I'm going to take my black string, it's exiting at the bottom of this bead, and I'm going to go through this seed bead right here. and my red string coming out the top of these 2 seed beads, I'm going to pick up my 5 silver seed beads, my 7mm round, and I'm going to cross through it. Just like that. We're almost to the closing point. My string that's exiting at the bottom of the 7 has to go up through this seed bead right here. Pull it. And then I'm going to take this string over here, exiting at the top of my 7mm, and I'm going to pick up 5 silver seed beads. And then I'm going to pick up a white seed bead, cross through that, pull it down, and this is what we have. I'm going to straighten up my work here a little bit so you can better see what's going on. So right there, this is like the center of our design. I'm exiting out of this 11/0 seed bead here on both sides. I'm going to close it up. I'm going to try to get this shown as best as I can. If you look right here, there is a seed bead right here, and then there's one over here that's connected on the silver. I'm going to go through this 11/0 seed bead, and then I'm going to go up through this 11/0 seed bead on this side that's strung along with the silver. Pull that down. Just like that. So both of my strings are exiting out. I'm going to take both of my strings and cross through an 8/0 seed bead. Bring it down. And that's what we have. I'm going to straighten it up so you can see it better, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. Alright, I just straightened it out, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to take one of my strings, my red, and I'm going to go through. I'm exiting out this purple that I crisscrossed through. I'm going to go through these 5 silver seed beads right here. I'm going to go through all 5 of them. I'm exiting out the 5, and I'm right here at the hole of my 7mm bead. I'm going to pick up an 8/0 seed bead, and I'm going to go through all of these silver seed beads over here on this side. So all 5. Just the silver. I'm going to go through this purple 8/0 seed bead, and now I'm going to go back down through all the silver seed beads. I'm going to pick up another 8 because I'm right here where you can see the hole of my 7mm bead. I'm going to go through all of these silver seed beads here, just like that, through this 8, through all these silver here. So I'm not going through any of the white, only through the silver that I already have and the purple that I already have. And when I exit out, right here, I'm going to pick up my 8/0 seed bead and go through these two, and then these three, and then through my purple that I already have. I'm going to go through all of these silver ones here, down to the bottom, and right through this seed bead here. I've already picked up 3 of my 8/0 seed beads for one side, so now I'm going to take my other string and do the same. It's really simple. I'm exiting out this purple right here. I'm going to go through all of these seed beads on the sides, through the 5, pick up my 8. When I reach to this point, I'm going to go up the other 5, I'm going to go through this one that I already have. I'm going to go down through all these 5. Pick up my 8. Go up through these 5 silver. Oops. Go through this 8/0 seed bead, and then go up through my last 5. So when you have added all of your seed beads at the points of your 7mm beads, it really does straighten it up a lot better. But the more we keep going, the more it's gonna look like this. So I have one 8/0 seed bead left, and I'm gonna pick it up and cross through it. Just like this. And now I'm gonna continue on and do more embellishing to this on the edges. Alright, both of my strings are exiting out of this 8/0 seed bead. I'm going to take my red string and pick up a 6/0, a faceted 7mm round, and a 6/0, and I'm going to go through this 8/0 seed bead right over here, just like that. I'm going to do it again. 6/0, and then my 8/0, and then my 6/0, and I'm going to go through this purple, pull it, do it again, 6, 8mm, 6, go through my 8/0 seed bead, and I have 3 now on this side, and I'm going to do the other side. The other side's a black string. I'm going to pick up my 6, an 8, a 6, and go through this 8/0 seed bead right here. 6, 8, 6, and through this 8/0 seed bead on the outer edge. My last bit, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, and go through this purple. And I'm going to go through the 6/0 seed bead. I have to take my other string and get it to exit out of this 6-aught seed bead. So both of my strings are exiting out of the 6-aught seed beads, and I'm going to be adding my very last step, more seed beads around the outer edge to fill it in more, and it makes it a lot stiffer because it's still pretty pliable. So if you look at this one, the black seed beads on this one is where the white seed beads are going to be at on this pendant. I'm exiting out of both of my 6-aught seed beads on both sides, and I'm going to fill in these big gaps here with my 11-aught seed beads. I'm going to pick up 4 11-aught seed beads, slide them down, and then I'm going to go through this 8-aught seed bead up here and pull it. And pull my other string tight so it goes where I need it, and it fills that gap in. I'm going to pick up another 4 11-aught seed beads, and I'm going to go through this 6-aught, the 8, and this 6. So I just went through these 3 seed beads right here. And now I'm exiting out of this one. I'm going to pick up another 4 seed beads, 11-aught seed beads, and I'm going to go through this 8-aught seed bead up here. And sometimes, this is a little trick, if your bead is hard to go through, you just need to lift it up because it's just sunken down. So I lift it up with my tweezers, and I'm going to go through it. Just like that. I'm going to take my string, my black string, pick up another 4 11-aught seed beads, and I'm going to go through this 11-aught seed bead and my 8-aught, and then through this 6-aught. Did I call that 11-aught? Through my 6-aught, my 8-aught, and my 11-aught. Just like that. I'm going to go and do this side now. I'm going to pick up 4 of my 11-aught seed beads, and I'm going to go through this 8-aught seed bead up here. Pull it, pick up another 4, and I'm going to go through this 6-aught right here, and the 8 if I can. My 6 and my 8, and then my 6. It's okay if you bend your pendant, because you need to get your string to pass wherever you're trying to go. Sometimes you might have like little pieces of seed beads go down or in the wrong direction if you just lift them up, and it's only doing that because you need to tighten your string. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. You just saw how I did this side. It's pretty time consuming. I'm trying to make the video shorter, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. So go ahead and do that, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to knot the piece off. I'm working with my black string, and I have one little amount, or 4 seed beads left that I have to add. I'm going to pick up my 4 seed beads, just like that, and I have to go through this 6-aught, this 8-aught, hell is that? So I have 4 seed beads left to add, and I just thought I would go ahead and show you how to do the very last part of the weaving, just to make sure that you know how to do it. I'm going to pick up my last 4, and I'm going to string through my 6-aught seed bead and my 8 and my next 6-aught. Just like that. And flatten your work and pull it tight. And now I'm going to show you how to add knots, but I'm going to do it on this piece instead. It's just like in everything I've ever made a tutorial for, it's half hitch knots. I'm just going to take my string and go down right here, grab my end, put it through the loop twice, and pull tight. And then I'm going to go through my crystal and tie another knot right here and go through my seed bead. I'm going to go through that seed bead, I'm going to go through this one, and then I'm going to tie a knot here, and then I'm going to go through this and tie a knot maybe. And anyways, after you get done tying like 3 knots on both strings, go around this entire thing in a circle as many times as you can. Try to use up most of the seed bead that you most of the string that you possibly can to make this keep its shape much better. So I hope that you understood how to make this. I tried to explain it the easiest that I can. If you're having a hard time, then maybe you're not that advanced in beading yet, but if you just keep watching the video, you'll learn how to make it, because that's how I've learned to make jewelry. If I have a hard time with something, I just keep trying to figure it out by watching it over and over or reading it over and over, and that's how I've learned. So I hope you guys like this. I tried to make the video as short as I can, but it's turned out long again, and it's probably gonna take forever to upload. So I hope that you can understand it as best as I can. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers. I'm almost to 200 now, and hopefully I'll have another tutorial up next week. I think it's gonna be a ring, because a lot of you like the rings out there. So keep watching out for me, and thank you for everyone for watching.